Why wouldn't you live here? So, if you're a business here in town in Hicksville, or just an individual that has more of a history of Hicksville, we are encourage people to contact us. We'd like to interview you. You can talk more about your business, tell us what you offer, maybe a little bit about yourself, and we'd like to hear some more past of Hicksville itself. So comment, get a hold of us, or somehow get a hold of us and we'll set something up. We really want people to know and learn more about this wonderful town that we live in, this village that we live in. So here we have Farmers Merchants and State Bank. It's on the corner of town. Has a drive-up window and an ATM. Has a nice big flagpole also. You can park here and go in this door, and the drive-thru's there on the back side. Now on the other side of town, we have Bruce Guilford's Real Estate and Auctioneering building. Bruce Guilford has been part of the town for a long time. I know. I'm not sure exactly what all he does, but I know he does a lot. As far as real estates, auctions, appraisals, farms, and services. They have a nice office. And they display art from the school. Very cool. Here we have a private apartment entrance for these apartments above here, which would be neat to live in. And we have a law office, which is very discreetly disguised with some silver stuff on their door. Oh, the sign's over there. And then we have this Lupita's Mexican Store and Restaurant. Which has a International Money Express, and they also deliver. I've had their street tacos, which are very good. They have Wi-Fi, and you can sit in there and either get some international goods or authentic food from Mexico. Parties, Carpet and Floor has sponsored this bench out front. Has a spot to put your cigarettes. This storefront here is the Country Pedal. It says the entire business is for sale. Their decorating is wonderful. I love seeing this storefront uptown. I'd hate to see it go. Hope somebody buys it that's going to redo it. There is a farm fair. If you'd like to buy this flower store, you can contact Tracy, 8936. Look at this. Our first animatronic. Happy New Year, Frosty!
Scared the bird out.
Now directly beside the Country Pedals is Willpower Fitness. It's a full-service gym with 24-hour access, Zumba fitness, and it's closed on Sundays. But apparently you can go in there and work out. It looks like there's an entire gym back there. And this is right up almost in the middle of town. Looks like they have a barnwood front desk. It looks pretty cool in there. There are some people in there working out, so maybe I shouldn't have been filming that. And here we have Edward Jones Investments. If you're preparing for retirement, living in retirement, paying for education, preparing for the unexpected, or considering your estate, give them a call. Maybe they can help you, advise you with your financial needs. Right here in Hicksville. And directly beside that we have Schweitzer Realty, which is another big realty business. Sam does a great job here in town. She works with a lot of the community and does a lot of the stuff with the community. And she is sold quite a few houses here and around the area. So if you're looking for a house or need a house, you can call Sam Schweitzer. She will help you out. Her decorations are fun too. This is Yoder's restaurant. Tammy worked here when she was in high school. When she was pregnant with Quentin. After high school. And it is no longer in service. It is being sold by Sam Schweitzer. And it says somebody loved by Mariah. So somebody's rolling in the dirt. And here we have another, this is not a stylon, this is a salon. Which I'm not sure what the difference is, but if you know the difference between a stylon and a salon, write it down in the comments below. But this is a salon here in Hicksville. They have cuts, color, perm, nails, waxing, hair care products by Jill Gehrig and Shelly Clark. Appointments only. And directly beside that, I didn't think this was a functional building, treasure chest, homeschool headquarters, but they still have some. Tammy says this is Christ cupboard, so you can come here. Maybe they store stuff in that side. This side is Christ cupboard, where you can get free bread and things that you need. Here's the sign. Christ Cupboard Ministries. And this is the number. Giving bread and fish to people that need it. Seems to be an apartment up there. And this is one of the oldest buildings in town, I think. This is the old Trinity Church. My dad used to preach here when we first moved to Hicksville. Okay.
In 1863, the Trinity United Methodist Church stories told that in the evening service there, that every single man in the congregation signed up to go fight in the for the North during the Civil War. And then behind the church, which is fenced in now, they used to have recruiting tents for soldiers of the North.
Right behind the church uptown?
Mm-hmm. And then the second thing that I felt really fascinating about Hicksville was that it was the occupation place for World War II German soldiers. And then down by where they had the wood mill, they made the handle factory, that's where they worked.
Yeah, we're going to see
And
that
they used to have them all pinned up, and people in the town would go around and talk to them in German and give them all kinds of food and everything as they served their time from the war here in Hicksville.
Wow, that's pretty interesting. Jesus, 2019 years young. Huh? And Tammy and I got married here. Right inside that church. That's the bell tower. And there's a nativity scene they put out front. $1885 that building says in its block there. This is the Uptown Barber Shop, so it seems like we have a lot of hair cutting places and investment places here in town. predominantly in town, is haircutting and investment. And here's his hours. There's a deer print there on the wall. We have a Simple Mobile Solutions where you can get cell phone service through Smart Mobile. And I don't think anybody comes here. Empty. I don't think that's in business. Here you can take Dynamo Judo. And this is in business. I've seen them in there with the lights on. Judo in and around and in there on the mats. Look at this marble face of this building. And this little window in the marble. Here's a storefront that needs filled. Call Sam Murphy. And here is the building storefront for the News Tribune, Hicksville's very own newspaper. Look at that. Their logo is one of the colonists. And it has this old Tudor style windows. One of the prides of Hicksville is this building here that used to be a club called Tremors and a few other names. They have converted it into the Huber Opera House, where they have plays and community events. And this whole place has been transformed into something quite colossal and majestic and beautiful. A lot of good craftsmanship went into this to fix this up. Everywhere you look. Lots of good details. Some people that have helped finance building this place. Here's their hours and number. And some of the events that are going to be happening. Free dance lessons. And right beside that is Magpie's Family Restaurant, where they specialize in breakfasts, but they serve meals all day long. And this place is packed most mornings. This is where you go to get all your morning gossip here in Hicksville. For sure. How we doing? And right here on the corner is a bunch of apartments, and we have a Napa auto and truck parts store. They're very helpful. They'll order stuff in and they usually get it within a day. So if they don't have it, they can usually have it by the next day. They've just redone the entire inside of the store. It looks really nice. If you haven't been here, you don't need to go out of town. They got everything you need right here for your car. Very helpful people. And the last business uptown, which is a machine shop right over there, is this First Federal Bank. So we have 3 banks uptown, a bunch of haircutting places, and some financial. But First Federal, and their drive up is directly behind it. And it says here that Clemens, Korn, Liming, and Warnke, Clemens, Korn, Liming, and Warnke attorneys at law are on the lower level. Hours by appointment. And they have an outdoor sitting area also. This is an abandoned car wash. The only car wash we have now is on the outside of town. This one is no longer operational. And it's directly behind the BP we showed you, and kind of catty-corner behind this American Legion. Here is the Expertax affordable quality tax preparation. And she has a sign right there on the corner saying that it's right down the road here. And not that anybody really cares, but we do our taxes with Denise Shooter. You! Here we have the Johnson Memorial Library, Hicksville's library. They have a lot of different things every week. This week is Cocoa and Canvas on January 21st. Registration is required and a $20 purchase, probably for the canvas and supplies. But this is Hicksville's very own library. They do have some computers in there you can use if you need to. They have printing services. There's an outdoor reading area. And there's parking out back. Right across the street is Bob's Auto Repair and a vitamin and herb shop where you can get all your natural vitamins and herbs. And Bob's has been in working on autos for a very long time. He's always got a lot of vehicles in there, so he must know what he's doing. He will also fix your tires. And right there on the side where that white truck is, there is an air hose he puts out for the community to use to blow up their tires. And it's been there for a long time, and I've seen a lot of people use it. Right beside Bob's Auto is Grace United Methodist Church. Right here beside the building and loan is this old historic church, which I've never been into, but it says it's a land office building. And in 1838, the Honorable Mr. A.P. Edgerton, agent of the Hicks Land Company of New York, erected this building as his headquarters, from which he sold land to the first settlers of the community. And it became the property of the Building and Loan Company, who in 1889 deeded it to the Johnson Memorial Library, and then the building was moved to this library site. And it was a memorial gift from William and Lyndall Coulter, enabled the library directors to renovate this historic property for appropriate use, which I don't know that it gets used at all. It is nice, and somebody's redone the porch. And there's some museum looking stuff in there. I have no idea what this place is used for. If somebody knows, comment below and let me know. Pretty cool old building. It says here that Grace, along with the Hicksville Mennonite Church, gives a free meal this Thursday. And this building here is another building I have no idea what we use for here in town, but I've always seen it, and it says it's a historic St. Paul's Church from 1875, and the placard above it says St. Paul's Episcopal Church, National Historic Site, marked 1990. Looks like they have some bricks propping the door closed. And here the sign says Ohio Historical Marker. Born in Hicksville in 1862, Data H.W. Beveridge co-developed and named in 1887 the Los Angeles, California suburb of Hollywood, and since the early 1900s a world center of the film and television industry. With first husband H.H. Wilcox, she led development efforts there and was instrumental in establishing much of the civic infrastructure, including the city hall, the library, the police station, the primary school, the city park, and much of the commercial district. Renamed to the son of California governor after Wilcox's death, she continued to promote Hollywood until her death in 1914. And the Ohio Bicentennial Commission of the Lomberger Company, Hicksville Historical Society, and Hicksville Elementary School, the Hicksville Rotary, and the Ohio Historical Society of 2001 helped. I don't know if that has anything to do with that church. I don't think it does. I think it's just this Hartel Wilcox Beveridge helped co-develop Los Angeles, Hollywood. And she was from Hicksville, apparently. Maybe right there. Up here on the right, which my camera is not wanting to focus because it's cold and hot, is our Shell station here in town. I think this is the third gas station we have in town. And I think town's only about a mile long. So you have plenty of choices. There's a little store inside of there also. Now, right down the road from that is Hicksville's own Walmart called Dollar General, where a lot of people come to get their grocery needs now that Klein's is closed. They do have a little bit of a grocery store in here and all your regular Dollar General needs, and then some. To our right is Hometown Pizza. This is the pizza place where my daughter works. There's no place to sit down and eat, but they do deliver, or you can come pick up. And this is one of the most popular pizza places.